So welcome to the Hate File 5 in 5. This is the feature where we're going to be serving up the juiciest morsels of wisdom from the Hate Files. I'll be endeavouring to do 5 key takeaways in 5 minutes, hence 5 in 5. So this is perfect for when you want all the insights, but you only have time for the highlights. So sit back, relax, and let us deliver the best bits, no fluff, all flavour. Borders may be physical, but innovation knows no limits. And that's how we started last week's podcast when I sat down with Suzie Ali-Hassan, International Business Director at ABHI. And we were discussing the biggest challenges and opportunities in global expansion. And today I'm giving you 5 key takeaways plus 5 actionable steps that you can take this week to make a real impact on your business. So let's get straight into it. Takeaway number 1, the opportunity is huge, but market entry isn't easy. In fact, it's hard. So, the key insights that we glean here is that the UK's new trade agreements, such as the CPTPP and negotiations with the Gulf states and India, they actually open massive doors for health tech SMEs. But having access to a market doesn't mean that you'll succeed. You need to have a structured approach. So the actionable step I want you to take here is you need to define your entry strategy, because there's 3 main ways that SMEs will enter into a new market. You've obviously got direct sales, where you sell directly to customers, ideal for digital health or SaaS solutions. You've got local partnerships that you work with distributors or joint ventures, common for medtech devices, as you know. And then number 3, licensing or regulatory approvals first. You secure approval before setting up sales, and that's best for high regulation markets such as the US. So what I want you to do is go away, do some research this week, and try and choose or understand the approach that fits your product and target a market. And do that this week. And if you're unsure, reach out to an expert or an industry contact for some help and some insights. Takeaway number 2, you need a strong evidence base. The key insights here are quite simply, thinking that you have a great product isn't enough. Without solid clinical evidence, you're going to lack credibility, and scalability is going to become a significant challenge into new markets. So the actionable step here is audit your evidence base. Do you have case studies? Do you have clinical trials or real-world data proving that your product works? Because if you don't, you're going to struggle. This is really important. If you don't, however, start at least by gathering feedback from customers and existing users to build your credibility. Takeaway number 3, the right market matters more than just going into a big market. So, I talk about this all the time. So the key insight here is something you've heard me say before: not all markets are created equal. Singapore may be a very attractive market because of the high healthcare spend and the sunny warm climate, but can you afford the time and the cost to access it? Market selection needs to be strategic, not just about the size of that potential in terms of cash terms. Actionable step here is make a short list of 3 potential markets and base that on accessibility, on the cost to actually access it, and then the opportunity. Then evaluate, using those 3 parameters, which one makes the most sense for your business right now. Now, obviously, you know that I do a lot more in-depth strategic review than that, and I've talked about it a lot. But for this exercise, just use those 3 parameters. Then moving on to takeaway number 4, partnerships are the make or break factor. The key insight here, and I always talk about this, local partners can accelerate or ruin your market entry, because the wrong distributor or partner can knock you into contracts that hold back your growth, and they may do that for quite some considerable time. So the actionable step I want you to take here is audit your international partnerships. If you have existing distributors, assess if they're really helping you grow. If you're just starting, then identify one key partner in a new market to try and begin building a relationship. Takeaway number 5 is there's help available. Don't try and do it alone. The key insight here, and one of the main reasons we have this discussion, is the ABHI's Middle East Accelerator and other government-backed programs exist to help SMEs de-risk market entry. So why are you going to try and do it all on your own? It doesn't make sense. And the actionable step I want you to take here is explore international support programs. Now, whether it's the ABHI, and obviously that's a good place to start, because I was speaking to ABHI Suzie Ali-Hassan. So whether it is the ABHI Accelerator, it's the Department of Business and Trade Support or Industry Network, take one step this week to connect with experts who can guide you. So there you have it, 5 key takeaways and 5 things that you can do right now to move your business closer to international success. So the question is, which step are you going to take first? And let me know in the comments or send me a message. Thank you very much for tuning in to 5 in 5. If you enjoyed this episode, then share it with someone who could use these insights and also direct them to the full episode. Don't forget to subscribe and join me next time for more practical wisdom in just 5 minutes. Until then, keep learning, keep growing, and keep making an impact.